Well, howdy everybody. I'm in Uvalde and this is Pioneer Park, and behind me is the grave of John King Fisher. He was a lawman, sometimes outlaw, or not really outlaw, but kind of ran his own law down on the Pecos River in Rio Grande. Anyway, he was the sheriff here in Uvalde, and he met up with Ben Thompson, and they rode the train together from Austin down to San Antonio. And they went to the vaudeville theater there. Now, Ben Thompson had already killed the previous owner of the vaudeville theater and been told never to come back, but they let him in and they gave him both a booth so they could watch the show. And while they were getting ready to watch the show, all the guys who ran the vaudeville theater came up behind them and gunned them both down. So King Fisher just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, but he was buried with honors here in Uvalde. We'll go look at his grave. There it is. It just says John King Fisher, 1856 to 1884. So this Pioneer Park used to be the city cemetery. So I just saw this when we were leaving. It says, King Fisher, celebrated outlaw who became a peace officer, once undisputed ruler of a 5,000 square mile area of southwest Texas, centered in Eagle Pass and known as King Fisher's territory. Son of Job and Lucinda Fisher, at age 17, Fisher settled on the Pendeca Creek in Dimmitt County, hired by ranchmen to guard their herds from bandits who frequently raided from Mexico across the Rio Grande. A complex and forceful individual, he imposed order in a lawless border area. His henchmen rustled cattle and terrorized resisting settlers, but also protected from outside intruders. Near his ranch was a sign reading, "This is King Fisher's road, take the other." Many prominent men, including Porfirio Diaz, president of Mexico, counted him as a friend. Tall, charming, and quiet, handsome, Fisher wore fine clothes and tiger skin chaps. An expert shot with either hand, he was indicted on 6 murder charges and 15 lesser counts, but was never convicted. Devoted wife and daughter, he reformed after being arrested in 1876 by Ranger Captain L.H. McKinley. He was acting Uvalde County Sheriff when on March 11, 1884, he and the notorious Ben Thompson were killed from ambush at at Vaudeville Theater in San Antonio. Well, that's all for now. Y'all keep exploring Texas.